Hey there, Michael Leedy here with another tutorial for SMB. In today's tutorial, or this tutorial, we will be covering how to bulk upload into a queue. Okay. There's also, you can bulk upload into a schedule, which is a little bit more specific. If you're interested in getting more clarity on what's the difference between a schedule and a queue, there's a video for that, which basically says, what's the difference versus a schedule versus a queue, so you can see which one you're looking for. And then also, if you're going to be bulk uploading with a schedule, you need to see some time and date stuff. So be sure to watch the preparing your CSV file for bulk upload. You want to watch that because there's some time date stuff that you need to look at. I am going to be showing you, as stated, how to do queues, okay? So let's just click this, right? So, we're in here. So first of all, we have queues. So we're going to select queue over here to the side. And then right now I only have 2 queues in here. So we're gonna stick in a new one, right? So we're going to go add a new queue. Now it's going to say what queue name, and it's you have dates over here. And I'll cover all this. Recycle messages and contributors. So, I'm not going to add, like, I am this person, so it doesn't really matter. I always want my recycle on. That's the nice part with a queue. When you're setting up a foundation on a platform such as Twitter, okay, Twitter repeats. It's okay. Now, I prefer to have at least 2 weeks of content so that it doesn't repeat for 2 weeks. Okay, that's how I roll. You can do whatever you want, but that's what I suggest to anyone who's going to use this platform. So I want recycle on. So after those 2 weeks, it'll repeat. Now, what am I talking about with queues? So let's just kind of dig in. So this one, we'll call this one full pages, right? So we're going to call it YTM full pages. It just has to do with what's in the content of that file, right? So that CSV file, so that the content, the images are full page images, because it's for a children's book. Well, it's an entrepreneurial book. It's really a book for adults. That's a whole different topic. Now, it says, okay, well, on Monday, when do you want stuff to post? Now, I know full pages here. See, I've created my own little content here. So I know that I'm going to be posting at 8, 10, 12, 2. On Sundays and Saturdays, I'm also adding a 3 o'clock, 4, 6, 7, 8. Are these the best times to post for everybody? Not necessarily, but we're just getting this running. So you want to upload stuff and get it running so then you can watch the metrics of it. We'll cover that more in different trainings. We're just showing you how to upload on this. So I did this, and then I went, okay, so I've got 5 different CSV files I'll be uploading, right? And so that I can splay them out so that I know there's going to be no repeats of what's visually going on in the platform. So that being said, I'm going to go in here. Sorry, I'm trying to shrink this so you can see what I'm doing. So remember, FP, so full pages. So on Monday, we've got 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. So I can click this, 12 p.m. And I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to go 8 p.m. And so I'm just hitting the keyboard, right? So that's Monday. Great. On Tuesday. So on Tuesday, what do we got? 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Right? Great. Done. Wednesday. So Wednesday, we've got 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. So 10 a.m., right? And then I'm going to just hit tab, right? Super easy. We'll click on the plus over here. And what was the other one? 7 p.m. Okay. And we're going to go to Thursday, 2 p.m. Right? So I'm going to go do this, let's say Friday. I'm going to finish this one. So at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. And Saturday is 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. Like that. 4 You just add a P and it pulls that up for you. 4 p.m. And Sunday is 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. a.m. and 6 p.m. Okay, so I click save. So now, You the Musician, Full Pages, has that set schedule. Now I'm going to do this. You might be thinking, well, that is not very many posts a day. But on Sunday, as you can see here, this one's going out twice. This, with the blue, the B, goes out 3 times. This goes out twice. This goes out once. That goes out once. So it's very diverse, okay, with all the images. And that's why I'm, doing it this way. And I can see my schedule over here, so I know where my open spaces are. I know they're going up on the hours. You want to keep it simple. And then, yeah, so basically I'm going to finish these up, okay? And I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to finish these up, create all these schedules, and then I will upload the files in there, okay? So you can see exactly the format of what I'm doing, and then we'll break it down so it's simple, okay? So I'm going to pause it right now. We'll come back, and, well, it'll actually be just in a second, like that. Okay, and it was that quick. So now I've got my cues prepped. So the white images, orange images, the milky images, the full page images, and blue images. And I'm going to bulk upload into them. So let's start with full page. Right, so then you're going to click create multiple queued messages at once. Remember, I told you how to prep that CSV file. So now we're going to go grab that, okay? And we're going to just, simple as this, You the Magician. Okay, so this is the, if you didn't see that before, let's get out here. See, select services. So remember, if you're following this from the setup portion, we created the service. We added the Twitter service so we can tweet from it for You the Magician, right? And we're going into this. If you want to create this as you go, we could switch it up in here. But since I already had the file selected, I don't need to do this. But if you wanted to just like, oh no, I don't want to do full pages, I want to do blue, right? You could switch that up here. But we're going to do full pages, and it says so right here. Okay, you go down to load from CSV file. Okay, if you had dates that pertain to what's going on, would be the format. You need to write it in this order, or you can select however you want to write it in here. You're going to want to watch do you want scheduled or queued video if you're curious about that part, and then prepping your CSV file also. That will also you'll want to watch both those videos so you know exactly that you're doing what you want to be doing. Okay, so but this doesn't pertain to me because I'm doing a queue. We're doing full pages. I just am going to select the file. Remember, we exported it, and it loads the messages. And now I've got all these messages to go in, right? So they're all loaded in, and that's it. Import. See, importing, 100% done. So it's going to basically load everything in, and then remember that schedule, it's going to put them out on those days, right? And here's the images, right? So it's on those days, at those times, and at the end of the week, it's just going to keep recycling until all the images have been gone through, and then once they have all been gone through, then it'll repeat them. And that's this is perfect for setting up a foundation with the queue. Scheduling is more if you want to start then working on campaigns that are going to fit inside of this queue. And if you don't want to be confused by times and whatnot, that's where it's handy to create something like a posting schedule like I was showing you here. So I know that my scheduled stuff is going out at 8, at 10. And so I know I won't overlap if I do specific things. This is just my general overall. Okay. Now I'm going to load in the milky images, and just in case you want to follow this one too, we're going to go here. We're going to hit that same thing so we can upload at the same time. We're going to go You the Magician, which is the book. It's going into this queue, which we've already set times up for. We're going to load from a CSV. That doesn't pertain to me. And I'm going to choose the milky. And I'm going to hit OK. And it loads them in, and it says, yep, let's go. Let's import them. So now, whereas a whole nother whack of images is going to be uploaded. So 27 rows, and here they are. You can see them because see the images are kind of like creamy. So, I mean, so I'm going to do this for the orange, the white, and the blue, and then, well, it's going to be running inside of this Twitter. I wouldn't even be surprised if some of it's already running through it. No, we haven't gotten them going yet. Oh, it still could be. That's irrelevant because it will be running. Sometimes it takes a minute to set. But these are going to be the foundation. There's like 100 and something images, 140 something, I believe we did. And they're just loaded in. And so they're not going to repeat for a good two to 3 weeks, depending. Yeah, it's that simple, you guys. And then your foundation is set. And now you can add in your direct, this is what we're doing, promoting these for this week. So you create your foundation with the queue, and then you can layer in the actual scheduled stuff on top of that. And it can all be done with the CSV files and bulk uploads, so that you can write it all outside of and then bring it all in just a few clicks. So I'm going to leave it at this. Again, if you have questions, just go up here. Someone's honking their horn like crazy outside. Go up here in settings, click contact us, and we can go from there. Just let us know what you're looking for, what you're doing. And I guess that's it. Okay, you have a great day. Again, Michael Leedy with SMB tutorials, and I guess we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.